All right. Right now I'm using my podcast preset, and I thought I would put something on here just because I don't know. I want to see. I tuned in my EQ settings to that particular podcast setting. I left the exciter and everything. I left that all the same, and I just want to see uh how this one how it I just want to see how it comes out. I mean, because it is a podcast setting, and it's already everything on it is already designed, real smooth, real nice and everything. So I kind of wanted to see how that one would operate just with me changing the EQ. I didn't touch anything else. I only changed the EQ because I wanted to see if it comes out a little bit smoother than my other podcast setting. And we'll just have to we'll see what happens, because I'm trying to get the best setting, so that I can so I'm bringing the best content for my viewers. But besides that, I have an interview tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. I have an interview with Amazon out in Sterling Heights, and we'll kind of see how that goes. Like I said, I'm kind of fidgety, but I just have more time to work on my podcast. Uh, I have been inside of my booth working on my constantly tweaking my sound. Today, I made a little bit of a different change. I took my 528 out of my booth and put it on right outside my booth, just so there's no interference, although there still is a little bit of hiss. And then I reran my XLRs, my headphone cable and everything, so they weren't crossing electrical cables and everything. And even with my power cable to my 528, I even ran that. The XLR cables go right out the side of my booth and into the 528. And then I said, okay, let me run the power cable up under. I use this little food tray that is like a stand. So I just ran the actual electrical cord under it and through the little cup hole, and then around to the back of my 528, so it wouldn't cross the XLR. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm always striving to get a much better sound, and just kind of see how it if it gets a little bit better. My last recording was good. Don't get me wrong. I haven't gotten rid of that. My 528, that's still same spot. I just don't have the EQ engaged. So I'm not using that EQ. This recording, and I made another one for my other podcast, Stuff You Should Think About, which I don't think that episode will air until it's either Friday or next Monday. I think that's really close to the 100th episode almost. It's getting real close. That might be as a matter of fact, let me take that back. That might be number 90, the one that I just recorded today. So we'll see. It's it's a process. It's definitely a process that you just you just keep moving. Keep moving, keep staying busy, keep working. And just keep applying yourself to whatever you're trying to do, and it'll work out. It's not gonna happen overnight. Nothing really happens overnight, but you keep working at it and keep working at it, and you keep getting better. And if nothing else, in the end, at least you're the best that you can be at that particular activity. All right, have a good one.